Well, just yeah, big time here. We obviously back on the field yesterday for the in pads, and it was a really good day. I loved our focus. I loved the energy level from those guys walked out of that locker room, and even through stretch and flex, it was definitely on point. You felt a different vibe with this team, and that's what you asked for. I've said it all week long. That's what you want to know is how are you going to respond when adversity happens, and so I thought we'd learn a lot about our football team, and we'll continue to see what today will bring. But overall, yesterday I was pleased with the way they came out.
If Randy is able to play Randy Ramsey, I know he hadn't been able to practice much. So you guy that could just go in there and give you a few snaps, maybe in pass rush situations.
Well, we're anticipating playing, and he actually worked out yesterday and went through the entire practice and did some good things and kind of working at a pace to get him back. And how many snaps does that mean Saturday? I don't know, but yeah, we anticipate him being back and be able to make an impact up front.
This time last week you were saying that you weren't that happy about Tuesday's practice, a lot of mistakes. So is it a big difference from 1 week?
Yeah. I mean, last Tuesday compared to this Tuesday, it was night and day different. The guys were definitely locked in a lot more, and that happens. And that's every time that we've asked them to respond through camp, through whether fall camp or whether it was spring ball. Maybe we didn't come out and have with the standard that we want to set. They've always responded, and I didn't expect anything different. These guys came out starting Sunday. They came out with a different edge, and they know. I mean, these kids, they care, and they understand that. Look, that for this program to move forward, we're going to have to learn, and you learn sometimes through hard times.
How did Cole and Ty look yesterday?
They were good. I mean, they competed and got out here. There wasn't anything. It's kind of still a work in progress right now. You keep thinking one's going to elevate above the other, and it just hasn't happened. And but we'll continue to challenge them today.
Have you decided on a starting quarterback?
Have not.
Is it a deal where you know who you're going to start and you just don't want to say who you're going to start?
No, have not.
Okay.
Have not. Have not.
I know Kevin Richardson a little bit from coming back, but when he comes back, has there been any talk about maybe playing him at cornerback some?
Well, it just depends on how he moves. We're definitely, as the season goes and, the length of wide receivers that we're going to face all across the board, to be able to have a guy inside at times at the nickel position to be able to cover in space as well is going to be vital to our success. And so, we're just excited that he's back out here and was going through a little bit of drill work and running, and we'll just take it day by day and see where it ends up.
You think he could play next week, or is that too soon?
I don't know. That's hard to say right now. I would say doubtful today, but just don't know. I mean, he's progressing every day.
At only 5'11", what does fine do to compensate for my guy?
Well, the ball gets out of his hands extremely quick. I mean, this guy plays with an edge, sees the field really well, understands coverages, very well coached, but that ball really jumps out of his hands. And even when you do bring pressure on him, he's a guy that very few times pressure gets home because that ball comes out. A lot of it's your scheme, getting in and out of routes.
Chad, being there in the year, I guess North Texas was 1-11 before Seth went there. What did you see from what he's done that's gotten them to the point they are now, from where they started in such a hole?
Well, he's done a great job establishing his culture, and the players have bought in over the time he's been there. And every year that we've played them, you've seen them get better, better through just growing and understanding the program, better and through recruiting, through the culture he's establishing. He's a great ball coach. He's very well respected and a really sharp offensive mind, and so you just see the kids believing and buying in, and it's growing more and more every year. And this is the best North Texas team that I've seen over the last 3 years.
Yesterday, Santos said that he was watching a little bit more film. Is it more on his own, or as a group, are you guys watching just more film this week?
No, we're only guaranteed so many hours a week that we can actually be with these guys, and so we've challenged them to continue to if you want to be elite, you got to do things that other teams aren't doing and do it better. And some of that is spending extra time on your own. Everybody has an iPad, and everybody gets all the practice video on their iPads and game and opponent video. So I've challenged them. I said let's see if we can. If you just focus in and watch it 15 more minutes on your own a night. And you're watching over an hour of film, and that's just 15 minutes. And so these guys they understand that, and they all understand that what it takes to get this program moving in the right direction, and we're definitely on that track.
Is Sosa going to stay outside or move inside this week, Coach?
You'll see Sosa outside a lot this week, a lot more this week. And you may see him slide in some, but more so on the edge. And you can see a mixture of it, but really on the outside.
Has CJ gotten to a point with you that he factors into the game plan, CJ O'Grady?
Yeah, as of Wednesday today, he does. And so he was out here yesterday and doing a good job. And today we'll see how it is. Everybody's excited to be out here today, and you know he's back in the plan.
Chad, right or wrong, there have been some people critical of you not being with the team on Friday nights. I mean, do you still feel comfortable with that decision to go down and see your son play on
Absolutely, yeah. You know, absolutely. Football's what I do. It's not who I am. Yeah. And you know, we get all our meetings and practices done here, and we have a you know, we get to the hotel. It is, you know, chapel and dinner, and OD has a separate signal meeting for 15, 25 minutes or so. I think it's max 30 minutes, and so no, and then we have all our team stuff and walkthroughs on Saturday mornings.
When you're not there, is this Jeff Traylor? Is he the one that's kind of got the keys to the program, being an associate head coach?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Chad, I think it's to me your son's game is Thursday night this week. Is that right?
It is, yeah.
Are you going to be able to?
I am. I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be. Matter of fact, we got about 7 or 8 coaches that are going to be out recruiting tomorrow night.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're not the only coach that's going to be out.
Yeah. Just
talk about getting started with the evaluation period.
Yeah, you know, and that's something as a head coach. You know, at times you get out on Friday nights to go out recruiting, and you know, and that's something that we challenged our entire staff is we got to be able to get out and get and recruit. And coaches are going to be on the road on Friday. We got several coaches out on the road on Friday, and you know, that's again going back to building this program and taking it from the blueprint of where we were at Clemson and watching Dabo and his success and being able to go watch his 2 boys play and be out on the road on recruiting on Friday nights. And you know, a lot of programs do some things different on Friday. Some take them to a movie. So it varies. We've done all kinds of things, and so the main important thing is to be able to get out and recruit when you have the opportunity. You only get so many days to get out.
Those Friday nights, I mean, you're finished installing everything. Friday night's just kind of a fine-tuned, detailed type.
Yeah, you know, we have all our meetings here on the field and go through our run-through, and once we get that done, we're you know, we load up, and you usually try to give guys some downtime, and that's get away from football. And we've taken teams to the movies before, just for the simple reason of just that's their one time through the course of the week they don't have to worry about studies. We want them to get away from football for a little bit, just get to your room, relax. Sometimes we'll come down and have a team function where we watch the Friday night game of the week, play dominoes or cards or whatever it is, just to kind of fellowship together at times. Other times we go to a movie, and so we try to vary it, and a lot of it depends on what our seniors want to do. But as we continue to grow this program, I'll give them more and more options of how we want to handle our Friday nights. But everything is done here before we ever get on any plane or before we ever travel to any team hotel.
How well do you know Cole Hedlund, and is this kind of an unusual situation, a guy coming back facing his old school?
Well, you know, I know him just briefly when I got here. His brother kicked for us at SMU, Chad, and did a fabulous job, a great family. And so I know he'll be excited to come back here. He's having a great year for him.
Thanks, Coach.